Today's Toy Spot, we are having a look at the Hasbro Transformers Robots in Disguise Legion Class Sideswipe. Sideswipe, one of the newer Legion class figures, a spot found in local stores. Decided to pick him up. I really like the look of Sideswipe, and equally so, I'm digging the designs as a whole of Robots in Disguise. He does transform into, well, some sort of Lamborghini vehicle. It's a little more futuristic, mind you. And then he's got, interesting enough too, and I'll talk more about this when we get this in vehicle mode, but interesting enough, he's got all these spike blades on the sides of his hands, but then when you transform him into vehicle mode, he's got all these blades sticking out, which is kind of neat. The back of the package doesn't really feature much because so much of it is occupied by warnings, multiple languages and stuff. Like this whole area here is just riddled with dialogue. Just read-ups and warnings and you name it. 5 steps, however, transforms Sideswipe from vehicle mode to robot mode and back again. Also, if you haven't already, I haven't, but if you haven't already, you can download the new Transformers Robots in Disguise app, scan the QR code, I say QR code, but it's just the symbol that's on Sideswipe, and then you can unlock Sideswipe and what looks to be a battle axe in the game. Very cool. Spot's going to take a break and get this opened up. When we come back, we can get a better look at Transformers Robots in Disguise Legion Class Sideswipe. There's more heading your way, guys. Don't go anywhere. Stay tuned. Vehicle mode to Sideswipe is pretty cool. Pretty neat looking, kind of like Lamborghini style car. He's got a little bit of black going on there to break up the coloring, and he's got a little bit of blue on the front, so it's not just one big red car. Speaking of breaking things up, not crazy that the big symbol is on the side of the vehicle, kind of just ruins the aesthetics of it. This side looks really neat, and then on the other side, of course, you've got the big glaring white label. It's actually been molded as well, which is the downside. It's been molded on there, so I think it still is a sticker, but even if you were to peel it off, you'd have like a round outline in the sculpt where that sticker is supposed to be. Like this section right here, I even got my finger against it. This is recessed from the rest of the door. But there you have vehicle mode. Not a bad vehicle mode. He's got a look, again, the funny thing is he's got the spikes sticking out, which kind of is a little more jarring in vehicle mode. It looks just weird that he's got this extra stuff on the side. Looks like he's got gills almost. Also at the time that Spot's doing this video, the only comparison I can really make in vehicle mode to other Sideswipes is the one-step transformation. The one-step transformation also gives me an option to tell you guys about the coloring too. I feel like this is almost too dark of a red. I have to have actually seen the show, so I don't really know if this is the actual color. Maybe it is the darker red. I like the lighter red more so. It's more like a tomato red. This is like a dark red. I kind of like this color more, but it's not to say. Maybe this is the actual color it's supposed to be in the cartoon. But there's the differences between the two of the one-step transformation Sideswipe and then the Legion class Sideswipe. I want to say Starscream. Putting that to the side, transformation on Sideswipe is extremely easy. In fact, I think of all the Legion class figures, this one reminds me the most of like the old mini bots from the original Generation 1 toys. Oh, there's most of his body right there. But like transforming, it really made me feel like I was transforming like an old Generation 1 mini car, little mini bot cars. To transform them is extremely easy again. You're going to take the legs, just kind of hinge them down. One thing too, that there's little tab points on the inside. You see that on the inside of the roof? The legs are hollow. These little areas of the legs here are hollow. They don't really snap into place, so it always looks like, at least for me, it always looks like it's kind of hovering. It doesn't look like it's ever a secure fit like that. At any rate, to transform it, just bring out the legs, fold out the feet, little feetsies, and sadly, this one leg, wow, is it ever loose? I might have to try to find the means to fix that. Take the door, or the front of the the hood here. Move the hood back, and it's up to you. You can hinge it down if you want. It's entirely up to you. And then just bring out the arms. That's pretty much it. That is all that's involved for Sideswipe. Transforming it though a couple of times, I have noticed that it's gotten a little loose. I guess really more so in the legs. The legs are really what seems to be loose. You have lots of articulation. Knees, the legs themselves have a lot of articulation. There's ball joints in the arms, but it's just really loose, which is a shame. A close-up, I can do that. A close-up of Sideswipe. Pretty good, actually. It looks like he's got this big smirk on his face. He's got the blue eyes going on there as well. It's a good look. It's a good looking robot mode. You know what? Maybe I'll even just fold that back. There we go. That looks a little cleaner. We'll keep it like that. Yeah, I like it. I do like it. It's probably he's probably one of my favorites of the Legions class. I still love Bumblebee. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just the fact that it's the yellow and the black. It really pops. This one just feels muted because it's got the dark burgundy and then it's got the black. Between the two, it just doesn't have a lot of oomph to it. The robot mode, though, is really neat. The articulation is still there. And I like the transformation. It brings me back to having one of the old Generation 1 toys. So kudos to Legion class Sideswipe. If you guys get a chance and you're not sure which ones to pick up, my favorites actually of the Legion class are Sideswipe, Bumblebee, and Optimus Prime. If you guys have had a chance to pick this guy up yet, let me know down below what you guys think of him. Today's Toy Spot, we were having a look at the Transformers Robots in Disguise Legion class Sideswipe. Thanks for watching as you always do, guys. Certainly stay tuned. Spot's going to have more videos, of course, heading your way. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.